Shalom, shalom, call Haloyim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakha Kodash, and Shani Kabad and Kadawala Rakwab Zakwanyim Nawa, Washalayakim Nawa, and that's double honors to our elders and our apostles of Great Millstone, and Shalom, Wabarakim, Labakaram, Shayasharala, and that's peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. And as always, to the confusion of faces, meaning those who look like the other nations, but whose spirits resonate with the truth, and that believe and have faith in Yahweh, the Heavenly Father, and Yahushua, the only begotten Son. So to all you brothers out there, no matter how you look, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, I want to say peace and blessings to you all. So brothers have already made videos concerning this specific topic around the microchip, which is this bill that is striving to be passed by an Arkansas lawmaker in order to regulate the use of microchips by different companies. So with that being said, I want to jump into this article, and I have one more that I want to read because they're both very, very short reads. However, there's one specific point concerning this House bill, that's House Bill 1177, concerning the regulation of the microchips, that really isn't getting too much notice, and I wanted to just point it out because it's all about wording. It's all about wording. So this is Carc.com. All right. It says 2019 session. Bill would regulate microchipping employees in Arkansas. And as you can see, it was posted and updated January 17th, so only a few days ago. It says, with a simple swipe of the arm, thousands of employees across the world can open doors, log onto their computers, even buy snacks from vending machines. And you know, a point that I really want to make is this. Yes, the microchip actually will make life easier. The microchip actually will make life easier. However, does that mean you take it? Of course not. Absolutely not. Excuse me. That does not mean you take the microchip. It's all deception. It's all deception. Why do you think Esau is known as the devil that the Bible speaks of? The word devil literally means deceiver. The microchip is all about deception. And what does it bring? It brings convenience, but of course, at the stake of what? You selling over your soul. You're basically, or you are, a slave to the so-called white man now when you take that chip. You believe in him as your God. You believe that he's the one that's going to bring you salvation. So yeah, you may be able to log onto your computer and open car doors and house doors and go to work with it, so on and so forth, buy snacks at the vending machines, shop with it. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. What are a few good ones? Oh, you got your health records in there. I mean, that's a convenient thing to have. It's convenient. It is, and it can help out. But that doesn't mean that you take the chip. Because according to Revelation, the 14th chapter, all of those, everybody, meaning everybody, no matter who you are, that takes that chip is going to be killed. And yes, we have to say it verbatim and straightforward like that because we're living in those times. We're living in very, very, very serious times. Very serious times. So we have to say it like that. If you take the microchip, you will die. It doesn't matter if you take the microchip and then 5 minutes later you take it out. It doesn't matter if you take the microchip and then 3 seconds later you take it out. You're going to die because you took the chip. It's not a game. It's not a joke. You don't play around with it. It doesn't matter if you get it in your leg or your butt cheek, just like Apostle Tahar likes to say. It doesn't matter where you get it. Read Revelation, the 14th chapter. All right, let's keep going. It says, select companies from Wisconsin to Sweden microchip their workers. Representative Stephen Meeks is working to get ahead of the technology in Arkansas. He says the idea here is to set the ground rules before the technology comes to our state to protect workers. So obviously, peep what he's saying. Obviously, he knows that the microchip is coming over to the United States heavy, and it's going to come on a mass scale. And he's saying, look, before it comes to Arkansas, I as a lawmaker am going to try to pass a bill in order to regulate its usage. That's what he just said. So it's coming, and he knows it's coming. It says Meeks, who chairs the Legislature's Technology Committee, found there are no state laws to regulate the implant in the U.S. He wants to be the first. Exactly. Why do you think that hundreds, thousands, let me say, to be realistic, thousands of parents, mothers and fathers are coming home to all of a sudden be with their newborn child just to find out that a few days later that their baby has been implanted with a microchip? They're finding chips under their newborn baby. That's because there is no kind of state laws in order to regulate the implants in the U.S. It says House Bill 1177 would allow companies to offer microchips to employees, but not force them to use the implants. And of course, we know according to Revelation, the 13th chapter, it is going to be forced. Revelation 13, verse 16. And he causeth all, that he is talking about the so-called white man, the Edomites, the devil that I just told you that the Bible speaks of. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, it doesn't matter who you are, to receive a mark in their right hand. That mark is charagma. To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, the word mark is charagma, meaning something punctured, something stuck in your body. That's what it is at the end of the day. It's very, very, very simple. That's what it means in layman's terms. And when it says causeth, that means that Esau, Edom, whether it's through his own kind of a false flag, whether this economy crashes in which he's still behind it, or whether, let's just say, there's a real terrorist attack. Who knows? I don't know how it's going to happen. All I know is according to the Bible, it's going to happen, which is what? The microchip will be made mandatory. No matter how it goes down, a false flag, economic collapse, a recession, no matter what it is, if you want to be a functioning part of society, you are going to be forced. Esau, Edom is going to cause you, the so-called white man is going to cause you to take the microchip. Your job as a man of the Lord, or someone, let me just say this, your job as someone that believes in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is to trust him and have faith that he's going to keep you strong during that hour of temptation. So I wanted to read that because this man here says what? It would allow companies to offer the microchip to employees, but not force them. That microchip will be forced soon enough. The companies would also have to disclose how they plan to use the data. Now, with that being said, I just wanted to read that so that we understand what House Bill 1177 is. And now, really quickly, jumping over here to this article. It's talking about the same exact thing. However, it states one more thing concerning that bill that really isn't being talked about. So this is off of Baxter Bulletin and also January 17th. And it's entitled Bill to Prohibit Businesses from Implanting Microchips in Employees Under Consideration. A bill that would prohibit businesses from implanting microchips into employees without their consent is currently under consideration in this state legislature. So let's keep reading because actually, let's take a stab at that. It says a bill, it just hit me through the spirit, a bill that would prohibit businesses from implanting microchips into employees without their consent is currently under consideration, which means what? If there are no laws regulating the usage of microchips, that means even as of right now, you could be chipped by your employer, by your company, and they don't have to tell you. That's exactly what that just said. That's crazy. Okay, let's go. It says House Bill 1177 submitted by Representative Stephen Meeks of Greenbrier. Peep this. Oh, this is the point. Listen closely. It says submitted by Representative Stephen Meeks of Greenbrier would also prohibit the requirement that employees must have a microchip implanted in their body as a condition of employment. So you have to think about it. Why would this man be passing a bill? Why would he be passing a bill that would prohibit the requirement that you as an employee must have a microchip implanted in your body as a condition of employment? Obviously, he sees that this microchip is going to be made mandatory very, very, very soon. He said the whole point in him passing this House bill is for the purpose of jumping ahead of the curve, having some kind of regulation before it hits America. So that means there is a very, very, very strong possibility that companies are going to actually say, hey, as a condition of employment, you must take this microchip. It has to be implanted in your body as a condition of employment. That's also a part of this House Bill 1177. He wants to prohibit that microchips have to be implanted in your body as a condition of employment. You have to think about it and get into the minds of these lawmakers. Why they're making certain laws. What are they doing? What are they really saying? What are they hearing? What do they know? You have to think about these things because the scriptures say what? It says, ye have an unction and ye know all things. Talking about us, the true men of the Lord. And we say that humbly. We're not saying it being cocky or being overly confident, anything like that. We just have straight up confidence. That's what it is. We have straight up confidence that Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has given us all the knowledge according to the Bible that is necessary to receive salvation. That's all it is. That's all it's coming down to. We believe the Holy Spirit is dealing with us in order to break down these scriptures. And a part of that is unveiling and understanding Esau's plans. I just wanted to show this so that we can see also what this House Bill 1177 is also talking about. A part of it is to also prohibit the requirement that employees have to chip or must, it's to also prohibit the requirement that employees must have a microchip implanted in their body as a condition of employment. Why? Because this lawmaker sees it being mandatory. And it will be mandatory very, very, very soon. Once again, if I didn't already say it, we are in the year of the Charagma. Charagma being what? The mark. The mark that we just read in the book of Revelation, the 13th chapter. And that mark is the microchip. It's the RFID chip. You don't take that chip no matter what. It doesn't matter what situation you find yourself in. It doesn't matter how many days you haven't eaten. It doesn't matter if your wife hasn't eaten, your children haven't eaten. It doesn't matter what they say. If they're begging to you, crying to you, you don't take that chip. If your wife takes it, if she makes your children take it, then you don't take it. That's how serious it is. It doesn't matter. You don't take that microchip no matter what. You pray to the Lord and you have faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai that he's going to keep you protected and that he's going to keep you or strong. Let me word it that way, that he's going to keep you strong during the hour of temptation. All right. Now, I don't want to be long-winded. That's the point right there about the House Bill 1177. I even tried putting it into Google and I didn't find too much. There you go. I put it in like this and I found different articles on it. But then I tried to just do this. House Bill 1177. And it was a whole bunch of other things. So as you can see, it's a really, really recent bill. It's a new bill. Drug testing of employees and applicants. You know, you get a lot of things, but House Bill 1177, type that in, put microchip right after it, and then all these articles are going to pop up dealing with this Arkansas lawmaker. So with that being said, I pray that this was edifying to the elect out there. And I want to give all glory, praise, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachakudash. Double honor to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us His truth and who rule well. All right, and peace and blessings to the elect out there. Shalom.